And how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Riverside County Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez. We give you a brief look at what happened during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. We're going to talk pinwheels. We're going to talk about the Hamner Bridge. But first things first, we've got Debbie Rose. She's the Deputy Chief of Staff in District 2 for Supervisor Karen Spiegel to talk about some great things. And Debbie, listen, when we talk about the American Rescue Plan Act, those are what we always say ARPA funds. That's what that stands for, the acronym. But the ARPA funds continuing to do great things right here in our own community. And today, during the Board of Supervisors meeting, was another instance of those ARPA funds being funneled right back into our own backyard to help out some, it sounds like kids in this case, right?
That's right. It's a really exciting first of its kind opportunity here in Riverside County. I know Supervisor Spiegel was so honored to be able to sponsor the first project within her second district. But the Rancho Esperanza housing project is going to provide a much needed welcoming center, wraparound services, and when needed, emergency temporary housing for children ages 0 through 17 who wind up coming through the care of the County Children's Services Department. So this is a real sign of the Board of Supervisors and the county as a whole's dedication to improving how we are providing for those vulnerable children and adults who come through the county's services.
Now, Debbie, you said this is very unique, and we were talking off camera about, the Department of Public Social Services, RivCo Parks coming together. Talk about why this is unique, and again, the great benefit that's going back to our community here in Riverside County.
Well, it is. It's a really unique partnership. I don't think often when people think about social services or children's services that county parks come to mind. But this is a partnership between those two departments. And it goes to show how the county is continuously breaking down barriers and breaking down silos to reach across those sometimes uncommon boundaries to make sure that we have the best possible outcomes, the most innovative projects, and this is a perfect example of that.
And one more time, Debbie. So it's called Rancho Esperanza. Where exactly, is that going to be, and exactly what, how does it function? What will it provide for the community?
Yeah, so this is going to be in the Rancho Esperanza area of 2nd District, which is close to where the historic Jensen Alvarado Ranch is in Hurpa Valley, Rubidoux area. And this is going to be some prefabricated houses, which means they can go up incredibly quickly, so we can start providing those services as soon as possible. And we're going to have on-site welcoming center services, meaning wraparound care for these children, no matter what their needs are. We're going to be able to provide it right there on site, as well as beds and housing space for kiddos who need a place to stay in emergency situations.
That's excellent. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that. That's Debbie Rose, Deputy Chief of Staff for Supervisor Karen Spiegel, District Number 2. And you can see Debbie's got blue on. I've got blue on as well. She even has the fancy pinwheel, which I'm going to try to get one of those as well. Thank you for your time, Debbie.
Thank you.
But speaking of all this blue, we're wearing blue today for a very good reason. Let's take a look at some video from earlier today during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. And yes, you will see a lot of blue throughout the board chambers because it is signifying the pinwheels for National Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. And blue is the color associated with this, and the pinwheel is a symbol for this month because it represents innocence and a bright future to take care of our children. We all play a major role in protecting and nurturing the children here in Riverside County. And today it was just a reminder during a proclamation during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting that it is National Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. A lot of things happening behind the scenes to make sure that we protect our children here in our local community. Here's a little bit more from the meeting as we had a lot of folks from our different departments here in Riverside County talking about how they get involved. RUHS Foundation, a lot of folks working on behalf of the kids here in Riverside County.
Thank you for this proclamation. It is all of us up here. I think I can speak for all of us when I say it's been our work for a long, long time. It's our passion. We'd love to see it, the need for our work to go away, but we know it's not going to. So we appreciate the continued support in this county to do this difficult work.
I just wanted to say that this partnership here is really a large group of community standing behind each of the individuals on the stage that work to assure that kids are safe in their communities, which requires the partnership to collaborate and know the timing in which we interface with families is so critical to keep kids safe each day.
Can't help but reiterate what my colleagues have said. I'm grateful for the support of the Board of Supervisors, DPSS, and all of our community partners here for the integrated collaborative approach we've taken in the prevention of child abuse and neglect across our county. It takes everyone's efforts here to make a difference, and we're certainly grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of agencies joining forces to come together here, including DPSS against RUHS, a lot of county departments here coming together during National Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. And finally, we had an update about another infrastructure project here in the county of Riverside. Let's take a look at some video, B-roll as we would call it in the video industry, of a visit we paid out to the Hamner Bridge, which will be called the Berwin-Hanna Bridge, named after the former Norco mayor. Well, this is the Hamner Bridge and Widening project, and if you've been in that area between Norco and Eastvale, it can get very congested. Roosevelt High School's in that area. We also have Silver Lakes with all those great sporting events and concerts out there. Well, the County of Riverside is really stepping up to make your commute a lot easier when you are traveling down Hamner Avenue. So we had a chance to go out there with Supervisor Spiegel as well as Supervisor Jeff Hewitt to check out this project. And again, we will be highlighting a lot more of these infrastructure projects during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meetings in the coming months. Here is Supervisor Hewitt talking a little bit more about the Hamner project.
I was lucky enough to be invited out to Norco, and we are going to be, spotlighting so many of the capital improvements, especially in transportation that we're making. And then is about the Berwin-Hanna Bridge that will connect in Norco to Eastvale. And again, the supervisor and I was really honored to be invited out there.
So we have the Hamner Avenue Bridge and Widening project. A couple weeks ago, we were out on State Route 60 through the Badlands between Moreno Valley and Beaumont. So stay tuned. More of those transportation videos coming your way in the coming weeks. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.